here. It's Thursday, August 29th. Finally out here on my limited entry archery hunt. Actually started on the 17th, but haven't been able to get out because my stupid truck that I thought was in good condition, but had some problems with it. It's out of commission right now, but I'm finally out here with my uncle. My uncle was nice enough to offer to take me out this weekend for Labor Day. So we're up here till Monday. So yeah, it's Thursday, and it's 5:35, somewhere around there. So that last time I checked, it was 5:35, and I'm busting butt all the way up to this water hole that I'm gonna try and sit on tonight. See if something comes in. My uncle's gonna be coming up here in a little bit. He's hurrying and getting everything ready. And maybe I'll set my tree stand here tomorrow if this looks good enough to hunt. But I got a steep hike ahead of me. Hopefully I can survive. But I'll let you know if I come across anything or when I get to the water hole. So stay tuned. Alright guys, I don't know if you can hear me, but I just got up to this water hole. That was some hike. I'm beat after that. As you can see, I'm sweating like crazy. But it looks like this water hole's been being used. So hopefully I can get something to come into it tonight. I realized I left my calls back down at camp. I had a cow and a calf call. But I'll just hope for the best. And we'll see what happens. It's about 6 o'clock right now, so it should be prime time. So I'll keep you updated. So I forgot to tell you guys, this is the blind that I'm sitting in right here. Got my bow already. Got my pack. And I got water right here. And then it looks like there's a little bit back up right there too. So I got water there and there. So hopefully something gets thirsty and comes in. Alright guys, good morning. It's it's Friday morning. Me and my uncle walking up into a different spot this morning. It's about, I'm thinking it's almost about 6:20. So the sun should be getting up pretty soon. But I was with my uncle walking, and then I had to stop because I had to strip down a couple layers because I was getting hot. And I took my binoculars off. Forgot to put them back on. Keep you updated. back up against the trees. Let me see if I can zoom in. Well, he's walking about right there. He's gonna walk up to this ridge above us, and he's gonna sit there in class for a second, see if he can see anything, and then he'll radio me and let me know if he sees anything. But sun's not up yet. It's light, obviously, but the sun's not up yet. So we'll see what wants to drink this morning. Hey guys. Well, it's about 9 o'clock now. Haven't really updated you guys very much, but I sat on that water hole for like 2 hours. Nothing ever ended up coming in. But then I was calling my uncle on the radio, and he was up above me, up on a ridge, glassing off the other side. And he said that he was glassing up some bulls off the other side. And I came up here, up on the top. I haven't found him yet, just because this is a big ridge. But he said he glassed up quite a few bulls, and I glassed up 2 bulls, but they're like miles away. So I don't know if they're even an option right now. But I'm just waiting to meet back up with my uncle and figure out what the plan is. I may or may not end up setting a tree stand on that water hole I sat on last night, but I'm not entirely sure. I don't know if that's a good spot or not. When we sat on it last night, we had this same doe coming in over and over again. She kept snorting and then running off and then running back in, and she was kind of going crazy, and even if there was anything that was trying to come in, she probably scared them off. But I don't know, I guess I'll just have to wait for my uncle and see what the heck we're gonna do for the rest of the day. But I'll keep you guys updated on what we come across. To get the tree stand set up, but we finally got it, so hopefully something comes in. I guess we'll see. I don't think you guys can see me very well, but it's dark Alright guys, so yeah, it's Saturday morning now. Me and my Uncle Brett walked around on all these ridges all morning. It's almost 11 now. But we walked around on all these ridges. We had some good glassing points. We glassed up a lot of bulls that were really far away. But right as soon as like the sun came up, we spotted all the bulls. They all disappeared into the trees right when the sun came up. So we're kind of confused about what we need to do to get into the elk. But my Uncle Brett, he came up with the idea to sit on the water hole like midday around noon to 2 o'clock around there. See if maybe oh, sorry, my allergies are killing me. But to see if maybe there's a bull that gets too hot during the day, decides to come into water. Jeez. Oh, killing me. But I'm up on this big old flat ridge that me and Braden walked last year during the archery hunt, where we found all those sheds. But I was hoping maybe I'd come across a few, but I'm thinking with how the winter was, I'm thinking all the bulls went down lower to winter. But I still might come across something that's maybe a little bit older. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But we're heading back to that water hole pretty soon. My uncle's actually over in the shade taking a nap. His allergies are getting to him too, but hopefully we can figure something out pretty quick. The days are winding down for how long I can be up here. So stay tuned and we'll see what happens. Alright, so I'm finally back up in the tree stand. Got back up here trying the midday thing, see if something comes into wallow. See if a bull gets hot enough. And yeah, so kind of frustrating with nothing coming in. But we ran into this guy. He's actually got a trail camera right here down below me. He's got this trail camera on this water hole, and he was telling us that there's been some fairly decent bulls coming into this water. So I got here first. My uncle's on his way over here, so I'm just waiting on him. It's about, crap, I should have checked the time. Alright, so it's noon. But yeah, he's coming. So just gotta hope for the best. Just gotta sit and be patient. Play the waiting game. So we'll see what happens. I hopped out of the tree stand for a second because I had to take a break. I was tired of sitting there baking in the sun. But just came for a little walk. I looked down right here on this trail and I was like, oh, cool, piece of a shed. And I turn and look right there. I don't even know what I got right here. Oh, it's a little rack. I can't even get it out. Look at that. Not bad. And to add on to that, I think I have another one glassed up right over here in this sagebrush. So I guess we'll see. Alright guys, so I'm still on my little walk, but it's getting a little later, so I figured maybe I should start heading back to the water hole. Then I came across this kind of glassing point right here on this hill, and I don't want to show you too much of the area, and my spotting scope's broken, so I can't really use that. But I was looking through my binoculars and I just glassed up what I think is another shed clear back. So the water hole is back over that way, and the shed I glassed is that way, and it's a long ways away. So I might try and figure something out, maybe to pick it up maybe later today or even sometime tomorrow, because it's pretty close to where we're camping. So I guess I'll just have to wait and see what to do. But there's a whole bunch of this area where I can glass, so I might sit here and glass for a minute before I head back, but better start heading back soon so I can get a chance at something. Alright guys, it's 5:18 now. About 5:20, pretty close. And we're back up in the tree stand. Hoping to get her done tonight. Gotta hope for the best. Got Uncle Brett back there. And hoping to call in a big bull tonight, or just any bull at this point. Alright guys, it's probably about 8:30. We just got out of the tree stands, and Brett's heading up one way. Wow, that lighting is terrible. Brett's heading up one way, and I'm heading down a different way, a faster way into camp. And I'm gonna try with my flashlight. I'm gonna try and find that shed that I glassed up, because it's not too far off that trail that I'm going down. And then tomorrow we're gonna kind of take a little bit of a break. We're gonna head into town. We need some more propane. We need some ice. We need some milk. Just a little bit of things. So we're gonna leave tomorrow morning, and we'll be back here tomorrow night hunting. And then Monday morning we might get a little bit of a hunt in before we leave. But it's frustrating not having these bulls come in. It's not fun. I just don't know what to do, and I don't want my tag to go to waste. So I'm probably gonna end up shooting the first bull that I see, because the hunt's just not turning out how I expected it to. So I guess we gotta hope for the best, and hopefully I get lucky and come across a bull in the next two days. But guess we'll see what happens. Alright guys. As you can see, made it back to camp. I looked probably too long for that shed what I think is a shed. I looked way too long for that. But I made it back to camp a little bit ago. But look at this, for dinner right here, we have a backpacker's pantry, pad thai. Does not disappoint. It's amazing. Might be the cure of my allergies. And then also some good old Mountain Dew. But it's terrible. But I can hear Brett coming on the four-wheeler. If you listen closely, you can hear him. I don't know if you can quite hear it, but Oh boy, am I tired. But it's gonna feel good to sleep in tomorrow. Gonna take a break, might be pretty good on both of our allergies. And like I said, we'll run into town real fast. But maybe we'll figure something out to do tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow night, and then Monday morning, maybe Monday afternoon, I don't know. We'll see, it depends on when my uncle wants to leave. But hopefully we can get something in these next couple days. So once Brett gets here, I'm getting to bed. So I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow afternoon. Alright, so it's Sunday afternoon. It's probably about, I think it's 1:30. And got camp right there behind me. But I'm walking up for a sec, see if I can find that stupid thing I glassed up. Otherwise it's gonna haunt me that I never went and found what I glassed. And then we're heading to a different water hole tonight that one of my relatives sat on last week, said he had a little 5-point come in. So I figured better go try that. So we're going to that tonight. And then tomorrow morning we're heading up into our tree stands, back to our main spot. And we're gonna hope for something to come then, and then we'll take our tree stands down. So hopefully this is the shed. Hopefully this is a shed, but I guess we'll find out. All right, guys. So started walking up there at 1:30. It's 3 o'clock now, and I never did find what I was glassing at. Oh, but then I glassed across the canyon, over onto another one, and I thought I glassed up a shed there. So I decided I should start heading that way. And of course it wasn't a shed. So I'm heading back down to camp. I'm just about there. Probably gonna rest for a bit, and then we're gonna head out and go get over to that one other water hole that my relative saw that younger bull on. So if he comes in, I'm letting her fly, or any other bull for that matter. So just gotta hope for the best. So I didn't really mention it, but we had a change of plans. We kind of walked towards that water hole that we were at last night instead of going to where our tree stands were, because we thought we had a better opportunity there. Ooh. But we went up there at first light and then sat there for a few minutes and tried and walked up on the ridge up above that water hole, and we saw a bull maybe 200 yards away in an opening, and we kind of got up on the ridge and then tried to head over towards that area to see if we could maybe get him to bugle. And as we started heading towards that area, there was a bugle like maybe 100 yards from us, behind us. So we went after that, never could find it. Sat at that other big water hole when I was in that tree stand. And it's almost 9 o'clock now and we're heading down. So I gotta go pick up those tree stands and take them down. But hopefully I can figure out a way to get up here next weekend for the last week of my hunt. Alright guys, we got the tree stands down, as you can see. And Brett went down the canyon. I came up onto the top of the ridge to walk down, and I glassed down. I went to the exact spot that I was glassing before, and I glassed right into where I was glassing a couple days ago. I had seen that shed, and I don't know, I think maybe with the time of the day that it was, where the sun was, it might have been glaring off something, and it looked like a shed, but I just looked at it, and I can't even find what I was looking at before. So I don't know, maybe, I mean, there has been other hunters up in this area, so I don't know, maybe someone came across it, maybe somebody else glassed it up and got to it, but bottom line is it's not there anymore, or it's not a shed. But I'm trying to hustle back down to camp now. We gotta hurry and get packed up and get out of here, and hope to get up here next weekend when hopefully they're bugling more and more active in the rut. So see if something happens on the way out today, or talking on our radio channel. All right, we'll see what happens.